So in this guide, we'll check out how to get the new Merlin's rod, how to not do some of the mistakes I've made, and how to get some of the things that I think most of the guides have not mentioned. They kind of skipped past them. So stick around to find out how do you get the spear that you'll need inside the Merlin's cave or the chasm, how to actually get the anomalous log and which is the best location to fish it in, and is the new fishing rod any good. You just got on fish and you saw the new update with Merlin and you have no idea where to start and how to get it done. I just know that it has a new fishing rod, so let's check it out. I believe we'll have to head for Sunstone Island, because that's where Merlin is located. So let's have a look. Let's make our way there. Ooh, Chasm. Okay. Some new stuff. Loads of people around. Traveling merchant. Sweet. Once you made your way to Merlin, talk to him. And you might have to talk to him a few times because he'll give you the option about the rifts. Instead, what you're looking for is for the option I need to enter the chasm. Once you select that, say I'm ready, you'll get a buff. With this buff, you'll be able to enter it, which is just right here. You just jump down. Keeping in mind, you don't need any diving gear or anything like it. Just dive down. A lot of the guys will tell you like, oh, equip this and equip that. You don't have to do it. Just dive down. And you'll be fine. There will be enough air. Once you're down there, it's going to be really, really dark. What you can do is you can enable the options like higher brightness, higher saturation, and maybe even performance mode. I haven't noticed that big of a difference, but it does make things a little bit lighter, I guess. So that might help out. I guess a lot of people will get confused by this. I'll give you a hint. I already kind of checked it out, how this should be done. So the way this works is you will need a spear. There we go. I got a flimsy spear. Now we'll probably ask, but how do you get a spear? Okay, so let's say you're starting out here, right? In Moosewood Village. And we want a spear. Grab a ship. And once you're in the ship, what you want to do is you'll want to head towards the Lost Jungle, which we'll do right now. Once you make your way to the Lost Jungle, head inside. There's going to be a small camp, I guess, a small village. And just inside the hut, where it says spear crafting, on the ground, you'll be able to find the flimsy spear. This is more than enough, and you can have fun with it. You can stab some fishes here. But that's the minimal requirement for the Merlin's quest. Now back to it. Once you got your spear and you're back in the chasm, equip it. Next to this guy is going to be a big rubble pile, and just stab it with your spear equipped. Just keep equipping. Okay, you might not find it under the first one, I guess. So let's try another one. There's multiple ones around the cave. So keep trying until you get the one that has something underneath it. So we'll do another one. Nothing here either. Finally. Okay, we got the rough geode. We collect it. And we can just bring it here. Nope. Nope. Have to hold it. So, rough geode. Can barely see it. Place it down. Okay, that's there. Next up, we got Radiant Crystal and Cut Gem. So, I think we pull the track. Once the little cart comes around, it should get steered off to the side. Okay, basically you have to pull it just as the cart is coming up. So right around here, when the cart is coming up, you pull the lever, and and the cart will stop. And that's where you get the cut gem. Scan, inventory, cut gem, and we just plop it down. Now we're off to the fishing. Let's see how long this takes. Okay, for this one right here, I'm not gonna pretend like I actually managed to catch it. If you look at my streak, I caught over 100 fish, and we even had the Aurora Borealis and whatever other luck events going on. And I was using the King's Rod, but I could not catch it for the life of me. I had this random guy come up next to me, and just after he saw me here for like a good half an hour, he just randomly gave it to me. I asked him if he was sure. He was like, yeah, no worries, I can get another one. And I think he's now been struggling with it. So once you place it down, you will get this weird effect where it kind of breaks up the wall. And at the end of it, you'll be able to collect the time, or the shard of time. That's pretty much the last part that you'll need for this cave. Okay, so we just talked to Merlin again. Ask about the shop. Ask about the staff. And it says we'll need a shard of time, anomalous log, an iron chunk, and 1 million. Okay, so we already have the shard of time. Great. Anomalous log. I wasn't sure about this one. An iron chunk. You should have caught already quite a few while trying to fish for the crystal. So as you can see, I got quite a few. Yeah, so we can have many. So to get the anomalous log, I had to look this up, and the basic advice was to actually make it back to Moosewood and grab one of these starting rods, which would be this one, the training rod. So it's only 300. We'll get it. And then what you want to do with it, we'll need to enchant it with the Anomalous Enchant. So let's have a look. We'll get our training rods equipped, and then to do it, you'll need some relics. So I believe we need to use the exalted relics. Check, but it was the exalted relics that you have to use. Now, a few ways how you can get them. You can just fish them up. Let's have a look. This is how they look. Kind of remind me of the cosmic relics, but you can fish them. There's a really low chance. You can also get them from your aquarium each time you're collecting, and depending on how many items each fish gives, you have a slight chance to get it. But I guess your best way to get it would be from the daily merchant, which you can find here. He's just next to Moosewood, and let's see if he has anything in stock. We have no exalted relics. We only have the enchant relics. I have a few, so I won't refresh it now, but I'll try and see if we can get the anomalous enchant on our training rod. So let's do that. So if you're not familiar with enchanting, just grab ourselves a boat. What you want to do is, once you have some relics, you're gonna want to head to the Statue of Sovereignty. And yep, it's a pretty short ride. Then all you do is just go down here, talk to this guy, ask him to use the elevator, and he'll take you down for 400. You can buy the permanent access where you don't need to like talk to him each time, but I think they just added it recently and I haven't purchased it yet because I don't go down here enough. At the end of this room, we'll find the enchant altar. It has to be nighttime for your enchants to work, and you also want to equip the rod you want to enchant. So we have our training rod selected from the equipment menu. We'll just grab the exalted relics and hope for the best to get an anomalous enchant. First try, unlucky. Second try. There we go, we got it. Only took a couple tries. So now that we have our anomalous training rod, we're gonna want to head to can't remember what's the island called. According to Wiki, the best spot to catch it is on the Ancient Isles waterfall. So what we'll do is we'll find the location now. So we'll head towards the Ancient Isle and we'll cut back to when we're there. Keep in mind that when heading to the Ancient Isle, this can happen, which is a rare occurrence because there should have been some stones that spawn or like rocks that you kind of have to avoid. If it happens, don't worry, just make your way towards the island, but we should have been able to see some rocks. Oh well, I guess there's always a first time for everything. Okay, once you make it to the island, you can use a few of the zip lines, but basically we want to head towards the waterfall, which is going to be very near the top of the big sort of island, so that's right there. So I'm just trying to make my way there. Do a little bit of parkour. And we're up there. Okay, I believe with the performance mode turned on, can't really see it, so if we switch the performance mode off, this is where the waterfall is located. And what we want to do is we just want to fish right here, right at where the waterfall is. So let's give it a try and let's see how long this takes. Okay, we got a log in just, I guess, 3 or 4 throws. Let's see if it's anomalous. It's not, so let's keep going. Well, hopefully this one is anomalous. Oof. Okay, took me way too long to try and catch it on the Ancient Island, so instead we had a suggestion to do it at Roselit Bay. So let's try and do that and see if it's any faster to catch the log there, because even for the logs that I did catch, none of them seem to get the anomalous mutation. So we'll try it out on the Roselit Bay and I'll report how it goes. Okay, only like 3 or 4 catches in, we already got a log. Nope, just darkened. Well, finally getting another one. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Rip. Hey, finally. Let's check how many logs it actually took. And oh, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess 5 logs because that one gets duplicated. Okay, but that's finally the anomalous log. If we remember correctly, one of the requirements was to have 1 million coins. I'm very close because I probably spent like 2-3 hours just collecting the rewards from the aquarium. So what we'll do is we actually ended up with quite a lot of fish, but if we remember correctly, we'll need iron chunks. I don't know, I guess I'll keep a few just in case, and then we'll sell the rest of the stuff and see if we can actually make it towards having just about enough. Did you get any crates? I did. Let's open up these and an aurora crate. Cool. So sell inventory and we're just about there. Cool, let's make our way back to Merlin, turn in the stuff, and let's get our new fishing rod. Okay, so I just switched back to the public server because I'm a bit of a special guy, so when I was just showing you the clip of me selling stuff to earn enough for the 1 million, I went ahead and sold the Anomalous Log. I didn't have it favorited, so if you're planning to do that and you need some extra cash, make sure that when you have the log to right click it so it's favorited. Don't repeat my mistake. Anyway, now that we're back at Merlin, we got our iron chunks, we got, what is it, crystal, time, Shard of Time and the Iron Chunks and Anomalous Log, we just talk to Merlin again. After talking to him, just asked to see his shop. We want to see the Merlin Staff. And we have Shard of Time, Anomalous Log, Iron Chunk, and 1,000,000 coins. We got it. Deal. Craft. Boom. We got it. Let's check out our equipment. Merlin Staff. That looks pretty cool. So look. And we have the performance mode on. If we switch that one off. There we go. That's the Merlin Staff. And if I remember correctly, if you finish the quest with the portals, with Merlin, we can actually get the option to have a skin for it. There you go. That changes the way it looks. It's a golden staff now. I think the way I'm gonna try and test out the rod is by going back to the Merlin's Chasm and see how fast, or if I can at all, catch the gem that was given to me. That is part of the quest requirement. So let's have a look and let's see if it's any better, since it has a little bit of a higher luck. So we'll see if it's actually any good. Okay, I think I might have it. Judging from the minus 60% progress speed. The rod is kind of weird, but... And yeah, I did get it. So it is significantly faster. I'm not sure about this. The Divine 5. Does that come from the Merlin Staff? We also had the Aurora Borealis and Shiny Sword going on. But yeah, it took me maybe... I don't know, 5 minutes maybe here. Yeah, and we got the Radiant Crystal once again, which was now not given to us. Let's see that. Mineshaft. Hey, there we go. That finishes the Bestiary. Cool. That's done. So I guess the Merlin Staff is approved.